Welcome to episode 13 of my Blood and Bones series. I've done a little bit of transporting of items from downstairs to upstairs. I still have a few more to move. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put everything yet. I still haven't quite figured that out. I still have my line of crafting tables here so that I can show you recipes for stuff that I build for temporarily. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this room. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to put in all the rooms, but I haven't been playing this mod pack too much, but what I have done is I did boost my pickaxe. So now my Energistics pick has the level of Sanguinite. And what I did is I just went into the nether and did some strip mining, and it was fun and painful. But I got a bunch of stuff, so I'll just show you all of the... So these are all the dusts. I got a little bit of rubber and stuff in here as well. But I also got a few more emeralds and a few more diamonds. So I'm now up to 20 diamonds. I actually found 4 more diamonds in the nether. And when you pulverize diamond ore, you get diamond. Yeah, if you smelt nether diamond ore. Where's the pulverizer? Come on. Come on, show me the recipe. There it is. 5 diamonds. So I've got 20 diamonds now, so I'm sitting pretty. I found what else did I find? I've done some mixing, some Veroxy's dust. So this doesn't have, so Veroxy's doesn't really have a lot of, come on, really doesn't have a lot of uses. I could make this smelter out of it, but basically this smelter is like a furnace, but it has like a tank of lava attached to it, so you can use lava as your heat source. I don't really know how useful that is. I mean, it might be efficient, but otherwise Veroxy's doesn't really have a lot of uses. But what I thought I would do is I thought I might make the armor, because the chest plate's 368 and the helm is 253, and if I look at mine, it's a little bit better than what I have. So, you know, I'll probably, once my Damascus dies, I'll probably upgrade to maybe that if I don't get something better. The Energistics would be even a better armor, but I don't really have a lot of it because you need Alderite and Serraclays to make that. And as you can see, I don't have any more Serraclays, so can't really do that. I upgraded my longsword. Basically, I upgraded it to Shadow Steel. It boosted its damage, so that's pretty good, and the durability. So overall, it's a little bit better. But I'm going to have to go back to the nether and find the next material to upgrade my pick. But now my pick can basically mine everything in the overworld and everything in the nether at this point, I believe. So once I get this next level of pick, I'm actually going to have to go to another realm to do my next level of mining. And that realm is going to be very complicated, and it's going to take me a while to get there. So I'm going to have to get started on witchery very, very quickly. But what I wanted to do today quickly was I wanted to make some machines. So I basically set up some machines. I want to make a weather collector because I'm tired of running downstairs and collecting water. And to make a weather collector, I showed you last time how to make the machine frame. Basically, you have to make the motor, which basically takes one of these draw plates with copper to make the, whatchamacallit. I'll just do it quickly here. Oh, that's not copper, so that's not going to work. I don't even think I have any copper in here. Anyway, we make the coil, then you make the motor, and then you put the motor around Hepatazon and steel to make the machine frame. And so that's how you make a weather collector. But what I also wanted to make was I wanted to make some new tanks, because those portable tanks, while they're good because you can pick them up and take them with you, they only store 16 buckets each, and that one's already empty. So it goes through the water fairly quickly. So I need to be able to store more tank. So you have to build a hammer from dynamic liquids, and as you can see, it only has 16 uses. And I'm going to come over here and I want to make some of these iron masses. And I'm going to need these to make all the different items in this. So with the iron masses and 4 iron bars and a lever, I can make the tank controller. And you're going to need at least 1 tank controller to control your tanks. And then I haven't done a lot with this, so I'm going to be doing this live. 4. I don't have enough glass. All right, so I can make 6 tanks and the controller. So I don't know how much these hold. We'll find out how much these hold in a bit. I'm also going to need some fluid ducts. I'm just going to make 12 for now. And I want to make some leadstone energy, basically energy conduits. And to make them, I basically need to make these energy cell frames, which is redstone, thickened glass, which I showed you a couple episodes ago how to make. It's just sand and glass together, and then some lead. I'm going to make 4 of those for now, and I guess I'll just make all 4 of these. And so to make a leadstone energy conduit, you need 2 angamelon ingots, your diamond saw, and these energy cell frames. So they're a little expensive, but so I've got some leadstone energy cells now. And so I also wanted to make a redstone furnace, so I made another machine frame. So now that I have all those like draw plates, I can make machine frames relatively simply. The problem is really going to be steel, so I might have to set up a high oven so I can start making steel, because I'm going to run out of steel. I only have like about 30 ingots of steel at this point, so that's going to be sort of a holdup. But I wanted to also make a redstone furnace so I can just start cooking things with power. And yeah, so here we go. Let's I'm just going to put the furnace down over here for now. It's probably where I'm going to have it. And I'm just going to put power to it as well. So they should both end up getting power. Okay. So my weather collector is going to need to go up top. I'm going to clear these 2 tanks for now. And I'm going to take that torch for a second, because what I want to do is I'm actually going to make my tank in the wall here. And because there's one other little nifty neat thing that you can do with these tanks, which I'll show you in a second. Don't have enough tanks for all of this, but... And let's see. So I'm going to need a controller. Put the controller there. Put the tank there, there, and there. And there for now. I'll end up making some more tanks so that I can store more water. It's currently empty. I don't know if I can put water into it, but we'll figure that out in a second. All right, so we got a tank. I think I just need to make sure that it's lit up enough. I'm just gonna put another torch over here just to give me some light down here. Now the weather collector, I'm not sure. I think it might need power. And I'm gonna guess it needs power. I'm guessing it doesn't just collect weather without it. It might, but I don't think so. So I think I can put the weather collector... yeah, right there is probably good. Okay, so it needs power. So maybe what I'll do... I need to get some power up here. So let's go... Energy, work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to make sure that I have energy outputting up there. Okay, so we got energy. All right. So it will collect water, etc. etc. And what I'm going to do, let me just take those for right now. Can I put a stone brick here? I'll have to go back up top, I think. Oh, let's I'm gonna turn my sound down a little bit more. My music down is good. Oh, all these plants look like they're all grown. I'll have to do some harvesting here. Not sure if that one's grown yet. The artichokes I'm still not sure on. So I'll need fluid ducts. To go into the tank. And I'll need a lever or a pneumatic servo. I don't know how much those cost. How much do servos cost? Steel. I don't really want to waste steel on that. I'll just use a lever. I'll have to make a lever. I wish it was raining so I could test it. I need 1 cobble and a stick. I know I have a stick right here. Okay, I just need a lever for this. I'll run back upstairs there. So I think the way it works is when it's raining, it will collect the water, and when I use the lever, it'll just send the water that it collects into the tank, I believe, is my guess. And I don't know that and I may need, I'll probably need to connect a liquid duct into the steam engine here as well, a fluid duct. So I'll probably need, 1 fluid duct connecting into the steam engine. Break you for a second just so that I can do that. And I probably need 1 more lever. So I'll make 1 more lever. It was just raining like not that long ago, but of course it stopped. I'm hoping redstone ignored. Okay, so just to make sure. So basically, once this fills up with water, we should test this. I need a bucket. Should have some iron down here, no? What do I do with it? Is it over here? I should have some iron. Aluminum, steel. Is it in here? I thought I had some iron. I have iron bars. I didn't use all the iron I cooked up, did I? Huh. Thought I had some iron. I might have some somewhere. I'm just gonna cook up some iron quickly. I'm gonna make a bucket. I think I have a bucket up here. Might have used all the iron. Yeah, maybe I used it all. So I'll do a quick test. But the one thing that you can do with these, as you can see, it looks like a tank right now. But what I can do, that's not gonna work. Is it control? Control, no. Shift, no. Alt, no. How do you do this? Control Shift, no. I'll figure this out in a second. But I think you can camouflage the tank so that it looks like whatever block. But I'll figure that out in a second. And I'm starving, so we need a bacon mushroom burger. Okay, so I got my bucket here. I can make, let's make a quick bucket. Okay, so I put a bucket of water in, and so it works. So I can put a bucket of water in, and it goes into the it goes directly into my steam engine because there was space. So I don't know how much this will hold. Does this tell me? And you can take buckets out, no problem. 220, so 22. That's how much is currently in there. Current index. Oh, okay. Ooh. So it looks like it holds 117 buckets of water currently at the size. That's not too bad. I'm just going to dump all this stuff in there for now just so that I have water going through the system. I think it'll work. So once I get some rain, as I'm putting it back in the, there we go. 404, of course. Of course there's not a full bucket in there. I think there's a way that I can get this in there. I think that's empty. Okay, I can get this this in there, I think. I wonder if this will work. Oh, more melons are growing. So stuff's starting to grow. It's good. Let's see if I can get the rest of this tank in there. Yeah, okay. I figured that would work. Yay! Okay, so I'm just gonna... For now, I'm just gonna put some stone over here. I can get some covers to cover over top of that at some point. But yeah, there. So now I should be able to collect water and I shouldn't have to go fill up my tank. Hopefully. We'll see how this goes. Now, I'm going to be back in a second once I figure out how I can camouflage this, because I'm pretty sure I can I wonder if each one holds 117. If that's the case, they can hold a lot of water. But I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so the way that you can basically camouflage your tanks is by basically having the item that you want it to be camouflaged with, and then shift left click. I was right clicking. So basically I can make the tank look like it's part of the wall. I don't think you can change the controller though. So the controller will always be there, but that, oh no, you can change the controller too. So look at that. So now it looks like it's part of, and you can make it look like anything, I think. That's interesting. Anyway, I'll just make it look like the wall. So there you go. Now, once it rains, hopefully my weather collector will collect some water and will fill up my tank, and I can increase the size of my tank, and it's not too expensive, just some iron. So not a big deal. So hopefully now this will, you know, once I just keep filling it with coal. I've actually converted all that coal that I had smelted. Where did I put it all? Oh, yeah. So I've converted into blocks of coal just to save on space. So I can go get a ton more coal. There's a ton of coal in the nether, so I'll be able to run this for a while. There's another machine that I'll probably make at some point, but not today, I don't think. So I'm going to store this stuff somewhere. Do I have a... Oops. Do I have an empty chest here that I can just... Yeah. I'm going to store some machine type stuff. Put my bucket in there. My energy pipe. So basically at this point I'm ready. Oh, you know what? I want another hopper. Do I even need a hopper? I think I can just put a chest on top. Yeah, I'm just going to build another chest. I think this works. And the reason why I want this is because I want to expand my building out here. I'm going to need another chest. Actually won't need another chest. I can actually just use... Yeah, I'll just build another chest for now. I'll make it a double. Make it a double. Okay, so I got a double chest. Just put this over here as an output. Let's go here. I want to output on that side. I want to input on this side. And actually, let's take stacks. Oh, so heavy. Does this work? Does it work? It doesn't work. I need a hopper. I need a hopper or an item duct. Take that down. Let's put you down there for now. Hopper. All right. I need another chest. Oh, I need some more iron too, though. Let's just cook up another 32. Oh, you know what? I'll take half. Put it over here. I think the furnace cooks faster, the redstone furnace, so uses some power. It's using coal power anyway, basically, so I need 5 ingots for 5, okay. So what I want to make is a bunch of stone bricks. Chisel mining is fun and all. It's not fun at all. But so what I can do is I'm gonna go build a tool so that I can go get a whole bunch of cobblestone, and then okay. And so now, oh, that chest can't open currently. Slab up there. Looks so weird. Oops. Okay, so now that should work. And so now I'll make a bunch of stone. And then I can convert that into stone bricks. I could just put this whole thing over there if I wanted to. Why am I doing it one at a time? I could go put the whole barrel on top of there if I wanted to do the whole barrel, but basically, this is going to be the easiest way for me to make a bunch of stone bricks, so that I don't have to do any more chisel mining. What I'll do, I will have to do mining, but the chisel mining is sort of like an extra step. So I'm going to make a hammer. I want to make it out of. I don't want to make it out of Energistics because that's pretty expensive. I can make it out of shadow steel. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to set up to make a Tinker's Construct hammer, so I will be back in a second. Okay, to make a hammer, I've got to make the casts. So I've made a stone plate. I need a plate, a tough rod, and the stone hammerhead to make the hammer. So there, I now have the large plate cast. And how much? Oh, I got lots of aluminum brass in there, so I'm set for this. Okay, and the tough tool rod. And I think I'm just going to make it all out of shadow steel, just because I've got enough of it, and just to be simple. So put the shadow steel down. I need the tough tool rod, and 19. So that should be good. I need the hammerhead. I think each plate takes 8. So you know what? I'm just gonna put the rest of the shadow steel dust in there. So I got the hammerhead, and I need 2 plates. There's a couple of other metals that would have gave me some faster speed, like actually Medasium. I was looking at the plates. Where's Medasium? Yeah, it gives you a speed of 1300, so that probably would have been better. The durability is a little less, but it would have been a really fast mining speed, which would have been pretty cool. I just need to wait for the rest of the shadow steel to melt up, and then I can make my hammer. Woo! The reason I want the hammer is so that I can do a bunch of cobblestone mining, so that I can then cook it up to make some stone brick, so that I have a lot of building material. And it'll also be useful in the nether for basically strip mining. It'll create like 3x3 sort of holes, so it'll be pretty good for all that. So, and shadow steel's, you know, not the best material that I have on hand, but it's not a bad material. So I just don't have enough of the Enola-shite to make a hammer out of it. So oops, that's the stone. I don't want that. 2 plates there, and I now have reinforced 2. It needs a boost, but I'll eventually get that while I'm mining with it. And I'm just going to get rid of these stone pieces because I don't need them anymore. And this, and I now have a hammer. Yeah. So I can mine basically 3x3 areas with it. Oh, and I don't know if I've showed this yet, but I made a little cinder farm spawner. So as you can see, the cinders can spawn on the burning netherrack there, and I can just come down and hit them with my sword, get some XP, get some blaze rods, get some ember charges. And yeah, you want the cinders to come to the front here, so if they die over the fire and the objects drop in the fire, they'll be lost. Get some coal. Get some more stuff. And they just, ooh, they hit me there. Oh. So they don't hit you very often. Occasionally, if, you know, they're above you at the one point, they can get you. I'm just going to scoot forward, get all the stuff, and then put it back. So yeah, I can you know, farm cinders for stuff. You know, mostly for the blaze rods really is the reason. These ember charges don't have much use. I could make an ember scepter that does +1 attack damage, so not really all that useful. But yeah, so the main reason why why is this not lit up? That's strange. Something must have destroyed the torch. But yeah, so the main reason why is so I can get a lot of cobble very quickly, and I could get a lot of netherrack really quickly too if I wanted it. So because this will be able to go through the netherrack as well. So this was sort of the whole reason why I did it. And now I've created a spot where things can spawn, so that's not good. Let me just wall that in for now, because I don't have any torches on me, because I'm never prepared. So in this episode, managed to make a hammer, which I'm going to have to use to make a lot of building materials for myself. and I made machines. And you know what? I'm going to putz around a little bit, doing some stuff. And if it rains, yeah, I got to move the rest of this stuff over there at some point. And I'll move my smeltery over as well. I'm going to move everything out of here over into my sky base. Just haven't got fully around to it yet. But I'll putz around a little bit, clean up my inventory a little bit, and if it rains, I'll show you that the weather collector is working or not. So I'll see you in a minute. Be right back. And it didn't take long because in Blood and Bones, it does rain quite a lot. So it is raining, and as you can see, it is doing work. It collects the water, and it's moving the water into the tank. So I'm now basically, you know, every time it rains, I'll be able to collect water into the tank. And if I shut this off, we'll see water collect in here. And every time it works, it collects a bucket worth of water from the rain. So I guess every few seconds, it will collect a bucket of water while it's raining. So hopefully I store up enough water to last a while. I would imagine. I only got the one steam engine running right now. But if I needed more, I could always just run, you know, I could always just basically add more weather collectors up there. So yeah, now I've got water constantly coming in, and I'm building up power, and I don't know how much power it actually uses. I don't think it uses too much power. It is a net loss of power overall, it looks like. Oh, but I'm also running this as well. So, but yeah, so the weather collector works. I now have water coming in. I have lots of water now. I'm going to have a ton of water. So we'll see. My power demands are going to get a lot bigger because I definitely need to set up a few more machines. I definitely need to set one up for getting ready to start witchery stuff. But yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up at this point. Got my hammer. Between this episode and the next one, I'm probably going to mine a bunch of cobble. I'll probably expand out this structure. Maybe that'll happen. And I've got to go to the nether, and I've got to start getting the next level of materials. And I know where some of that stuff is. So maybe next time we'll take another trip to the nether. God, I hate that place. And hopefully in the next couple episodes, we'll start working on some witchery stuff, and we'll go to another place. So until next time, Delgar out.